ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな空気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで降りそうですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって雨が降りそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。今週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は現在の気温が逆に寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。その他に太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く降りそうです。最近の今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から東京にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域は26度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて
すみません、
雨が降り
桜
そうです。
様。
日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな空気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで降りそうですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって雨が降りそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。今週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は現在の気温が逆に寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。その他に太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く降りそうです。最近の今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から東京にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域は26度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて
すみません、
雨が降り
桜
そうです。
様。
日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。
Oiga, así que descontinuado. Esta es la segunda advertencia que le hacemos. Oiga, así que descontinuado. No dejen pasar al emperador. Esta es la segunda advertencia que le hacemos.
Hello. How is everyone doing? Let me just turn down the music a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Tell me, guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying the show, the PulseChain show. Some news to discuss, I guess. Richard Hart moving some cash around. Tornado cash. Where is the money? Where is it gone, sir? We don't know, but we can speculate. We can indeed speculate. Maybe use the money to pay developers, to pay lawyers, Maybe he's gonna just move the money into the chain. Maybe he'll buy some tokens. Maybe he'll sell. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Nobody knows. Good evening, sir. T.S. Pedro in the house. I guess tonight will be a quiet show because everybody's focused. Everybody's focused on pDAI, which is good. It's good for us. Don't forget that we like to be the only ones doing what nobody is, right? We love when nobody is looking. That's exactly, guys, I love it so much that I literally just moved more money into PulseChain, literally just now, before starting the show. So everything is validating. I'm waiting for the funds to arrive, and I'm gonna buy, and you can guess what I'm gonna buy. I'll let you guys guess. Let's see if you, I've been doing this for like 43 episodes, so you should already know what I'm going to buy now when nobody's looking. Am I going to buy pDAI? You already know the answer, guys. You already know the answer. If people are looking, I'm not going to buy it. Sorry, man. That's not my style. I hope it goes well, man. I do hope. But yeah, I started the conversation and then I decided to move on. Sorry, guys. The joy is at 0. The PMaker joy is at 0, meaning the auctions can actually start and people can bid on PMaker. And that's what's happening actually right now. So the next hours will be interesting. We'll see what's happening. We'll see what will happen basically. But once somebody has over 50k PMaker, they can basically take over the protocol and do whatever they want. So that's the reality. So I'm hopeful. I hope there's a benevolent actor, taking control of the protocol. That would be amazing. But the competition will probably be very hard, very harsh. So we'll see what happens. But yes, there's still some hope, of course, and people are discussing. Everybody's like super excited. So that's good, man. Hello, I'm new to this channel. What to talk about here? Cheers, Logi33. Welcome, sir. We talk about PulseChain. PulseChain tokens, mostly are RH tokens, not the ones people are used to. We, of course, talk about HEX, talk about PulseX, Inc., but mostly we've been talking about RH memes, and that will continue to be our focus for the time being. While nobody's looking, while nobody gives a shit about the memes, there's 21 memes you can buy, all made from RH. So, I mean, you can enjoy those, I guess. And that's what we are doing here, sir. Logi33, that is exactly what we are doing. So welcome to the show, welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. And we do talk about PulseChain tickers. So not only RH, as you guys know, but mostly RH. And right now, mostly memes, especially because nobody's looking. So everybody's focused on right now on pDAI. Which is amazing because it is opportunity. Nobody's talking about memes. Memes are dead. Nobody cares. Even most is dumping. Everything is dumping regarding memes, which is fantastic. Amazing opportunity. So that is my focus, sir. That is indeed my focus, and that's what I've been chilling and talking about for the past 43 episodes. Actually, I predicted the exact bottom for the memes. Believe it or not, sir, I do have the receipts. I can show them later. I can find the tweet where I predicted on launch day. On launch day, I said 30 to 60 days, we're gonna have the bottom, and boom, there it is. So far, for some, well, not for all. Some of them actually went over the 60-day period, but most of them were, between that 30 to 60 days. So I guess over 90%, I got 90% or 95% right. So I'm quite happy with that. So far, We'll see. We still have until the end of the week to see what the market will do. It's going up. Everything is going up, but it can correct. It can shift at any point. Actually, I'm saying everything is going up, but I haven't checked Bitcoin in a while, so let me do that. Let me check Bitcoin on my phone. I have like these things, man. I like to check Bitcoin on my phone. I don't know why, man. It's like one of those things. It dumped a little bit, but not too bad. Still around 84, close to 84. So it's good. As usual, guys, we'll be taking a look at the chart. I'll probably go into Twitter today because there was some action. RH moving 4,000 ETH, 4,000, 4K ETH. Imagine holding, those crazy sums, guys. One day will be us. One day it will be us holding and moving 4,000 ETH through Tornado Cash, and so that we can buy as many mansions as we want, and cars, and parties, and whatever you guys like. Whatever you guys like. I'm a quiet person. I don't need that kind of stuff, but I do respect people who do, and I do like to see people spending money on cool shit. I'm honest, man. I like when people were buying them Lambos with hex and all that shit. I was like, nice, man. This is awesome, man. A lot of people don't like. They're like, oh, but they're selling. Yeah, man. People need to sell. That's the point of crypto, is to sell, make some gains, and improve your life. That's why we're here. That's why everybody is here in crypto. So I'm just honest about it, I guess. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Well, good evening here for me, but good morning for you, sir. I guess you're in Australia, maybe. Good morning, friends. Far out. How are you doing, sir? You are indeed far out. You are indeed far away, far away. But yeah, everything is good here, sir. Everything is good. We're enjoying. It's a good time to buy. If you're still buying, perfect. This is the time to do it. RH moving money. Prices are still down, near all-time lows, so you can still enjoy to fill your bags up. Because look, at some point, things will turn around 100%, and then you will be chasing green candles, and you do not want to do that, right? You don't want to do that. You want to be chilling and just enjoying the show. You want to be the enjoyer. So to be the enjoyer, you need to fill your bags now. So there is a time frame, right? Everybody needs to understand this, guys. There is a time frame when you can buy as hard as possible, and this is it. You're living it now. So enjoy it, because at some point, 2 more weeks will be through. Green candles come one after the other, and we're getting there. We're getting close, man. I can just fucking feel it. I know I've been saying this for some time. I understand. You're in pain. You're still in pain, but at least we can keep ourselves entertained with pDAI, with the money moving around, with the SEC case almost being like fully dismissed. 21 of April, I guess it's the deadline. So things are not looking bad, sirs. Things are recovering. Awesome. Yes, sir. Indeed. Just some extra funds hit my act. What thoughts on buying pDAI? Everybody's crazy about the pDAI. Look, man. Look. You can buy whatever you want, and I will be excited for you. I will clap for you, man. I will clap and say congratulations, you bought more tokens, and you should be happy, sir. But I do have my preferences. And look, let me play. Guys, I need to play this. I'm sorry, I need to play this because this is like such a short clip. This is such a short clip, but I like it, and this is the like it describes my philosophy in very simple terms. Lucky number 11. Oh man, what's it called? Wait, I'm gonna get there. There we go. Let me see if it's the one. Yeah, it's this one. So let me share the screen really fast, really quick, so that you understand my mindset. Let me turn off the music for a second. Oops. Let me turn off the music for a second, and then you will understand my mindset entirely. I believe that if I share the tab, you can hear the sound, okay? Let me know if you hear the sound, guys, okay, when I do it. Let me know. Do you hear the sound? Let me know.
Shit. Jesus.
Fuck shit, Jesus is right.
I don't understand. Why did they kill Max's family?
New outfit in town. They didn't want somebody else betting on a fixed horse race with him. They're trying to make an impression.
That's a fucking story, man.
Charlie Chaplin entered a Charlie Chaplin look-alike contest in Monte Carlo and came in third. Now that's a story. This This is something else.
So that's a Kansas City shuffle.
No. It's just the inciting incident. The catalyst. This is a Kansas City shuffle.
They look right. And you
Indeed, sirs, indeed. This is the Kansas City Shuffle. So basically, when they look right, you go left. So I hope you understood what I mean by the Kansas City Shuffle. But it's very easy, man. When everybody is looking into something, we'll look somewhere else. That's always the fucking strategy, guys. There's no secret. So to answer your question, sir, far out Alain, no, I'm not buying pDAI at this point, sir. I'm buying RH memes because nobody else is. Just look at the prices. They're going down. People are dumping. People are rotating out of the memes. And I like that. That means opportunity. That means I can buy cheaper. And that's what I want, man. That's what I want. I want to buy more of the things that are new, made by RH, and that I know RH likes because he made them, right? Like 2 months ago. So I think that that is his narrative. So I'm not going to go against our overlord, right? And I'm not saying it's wrong or good or bad to, buy pDAI or believe in pDAI. Absolutely not, man. I applaud who does, man. I envy who does. But me, I'm sorry. I need to be elsewhere. I need to be where nobody is. That's just that's my colleague, man. That's just me, man. But I respect everybody 100%. I prefer buying more PLS than HEX. So yeah, that's fine, sir. That's absolutely amazing. I love cores. I hold a bunch of cores. I will not sell those cores. You will not force me, and nobody will make me. I will hold them fucking tight. NJ Dub, welcome, sir. Welcome back. The pDAI Joy hit Euro. Apparently, don't know what's going to happen. Exactly, it's the auctions. So this means that now people can bid and mint pMaker. So we'll see what happens. Whoever gets 50k pMaker can control more or less the protocol, can cast spells. Cast spells are basically just rules, right, for the protocol about collateral, about whatever. So they can basically take over, take control. They can set the debt ceilings, etc. Okay, yeah, you heard the video. Perfect. Chestown, sir, how are you doing? Yes, sir. Good. I'm glad you appreciate this thinking, because look, man, this is not. It's not easy to do right. It's not easy to be where nobody is. It's lonely. It's boring. It's because, look, it's like arriving to a party early, right? It's gonna be awesome. The best DJ is gonna be there. Like the hottest chicks. You're just reserving the best seat, man. You're just getting the best drinks, just early before everybody else. And then the party will start and you'll be positioned perfectly, because at some point these memes will go through the fucking roof. They're made by RH, man. What else do people want? Limited supply, made by RH. The only thing that I still don't like is that Pump.Tires hasn't been verified, the contract. So, man, RH, I know that you're listening to this stream, because I know that you like to follow all, not all, but a lot of PulseChain content creators. Man, just verify that. I don't know why haven't you done it. I'm sure you have your reasons, but bro, just verify the Pump.Tires thing so everybody's happy. Apart from that, beautiful. It's amazing. Beautiful piece of technology. I love memes. I love memes as an onboarding tool. I think they're underappreciated. They have their utility, and utility of a meme is to onboard. It's something that's easy, very simple to explain, and very simple to understand. And there's no tricks, man. Bonding curves are a very good way to deploy new things, especially memes, because they force whoever deploys to buy a lot of the supply if they want to have a lot of the supply, right? They can sell like everybody else, but it's fairer. It's a fairer way to launch tokens. And I know this is not super innovative, but for PulseChain is, right? For PulseChain is. So I like that. I like innovation in PulseChain. And look, at some point, I think people will look into the other memes. Right now, everybody's focused on Pump, but mostly Most, right? which is good. It also means that everybody looked into the most obvious thing, which is the first token created, the one that everybody likes, which is great, man. I have a lot of most. I have a ton of most. I've bought more on the last dip, so I'm happy, and I'm accumulating more. But look, there's like 21 memes. Not choosing other memes is stupid, in my opinion. It's retarded. It just means you're scared to think for yourself. Because look, man, there's tons of narratives that will appear, and I'm glad that everybody else is looking at pDAI, discussing the joy, all that shit. I'm happy, man. I took my time to understand. Like, I'm not a pro on pMaker. I understand pMaker because I did help build out 2 stablecoins already, so I have my understanding of stablecoins. And I'm not talking about forking stablecoins, right? I'm talking building stablecoins from scratch. So this is, trust me, it's an entirely different process, right? Like entirely different everything, like costs, process, problems, like everything. It's much different. So I do have an understanding of how stablecoins work, CDP stablecoins like Maker, but Maker is insanely complex. Maker is crazy complex, right? Like it's really crazy. Like that's why like you don't see people forking Maker, right? For a reason. It's hard. It's very hard to maintain, right? This is not like a liquidity fork or something. It's like something much more complex. So it's not easy, right? Therefore, I'm not even going to play that game, right? Only for one reason, because our great leader pointed in one direction, and I'm like, look, in 2023, he mentioned airdrop coins a lot, pCopies. That was the direction. A couple of months ago, he mentioned look, there's memes, and these memes are cool, and like these pCopies were a good idea, but they did not work. And he was very open about it, right? I did not expect him to be that open, but he kind of said it. So I was like, okay, perfect. I was already aligned with the memes like since December, right? Since February when they launched. And I was like, okay, perfect. This is awesome. I'm not going to buy now because I did miss the initial pump. I went to bed like 1 hour before I tweeted, so I did not catch that pump. And I was like, okay, no problem. I will buy when they dump, like 30 to 60 days. That happened. So I did buy, and I've been buying a lot. Just because that is in the new narrative. So new narratives tend to pump harder, whether we like it or not. And we had the test. The test were pCopies. When I say test, was what happens if RH does not buy coins? What happens to their price? They pump even harder, which was the case of pDAI, PWBTC, right? He did not have to buy those coins. The community did that. So it's amazing because he was buying the other coins, the cores, and people were actually selling the core. So it's interesting because, like, I think he learns, he upgrades his worldview. So I think he understood that that game was like a losing battle, man. It was a stupid game to play because people had been waiting 2 years and then launch, and then it was going down. So he tried it twice and then didn't work. So he launched the memes exactly after the second time, right? Actually, it was even the third time. It was after the dump from in December, after the SEC thing, right? So I mean, for me, it's very clear. Like the game that I'm playing is extremely obvious. There's no doubts. There's no like shenanigans. It's very straightforward thinking, So yeah, for me, it's simple. I'm buying memes, and that's it. I'm buying other stuff. I'm buying more cars, still accumulating those. Buying coins outside of the RH ecosystem. When I say buying coins outside of the RH ecosystem, I mean like other memes, for example, or I don't know, products, stuff like that that exist on PulseChain but that are not made by RH, right? But anyhow, I literally care about the new things, right? It's not that I'm not buying HEX or not promoting HEX. Look, I'm promoting a protocol here, piri, that you can see here. They're paying me in piri, right? In the piri thing, the spicy thing, to promote it. And it's a stablecoin backed by HEX t-shirt. So I love HEX. I love products that work with HEX. It's like, it will be always one of my top favorite coins, right? For the innovation, for everything that it represents. But we need to have vision. We need to look beyond, right? We need to look beyond and understand that new things will pump and new things have product market fit. As long as the new things have product market fit, man, there's no stopping them, right? And there's absolutely no reason why they shouldn't pump, or there's no reason why they wouldn't have utility, and utility is people buying them more because the price goes up. That's it, and they have a limited supply. It's super simple. There's no tricks, right? It's insanely simple. And we know that people got a little bit burned by inflation, right? Inc inflation, X inflation, etc. So even PLS inflation. So among all those, one of the coins that has been performing the best was PLSX, right? So people do like stuff that does not have inflation. And look, guys, it's not me. I love inflation. It's the best way for me to actually accumulate more coins. I mine hex, so I absolutely love it. But it's not me. It's the market who decides, right? And if people have been abusing the system and just taking advantage and not believing in the system, like staking is great if people believe in the system. If they don't believe in the system, it sucks because people are just selling, right? So it's great that there's an OA that holds the majority of the coins because it can actually act like the Fed, just tweaking the inflation rate. And we do need that. Hex needs that. It needs the people who don't believe to sell their bags, not the yield, their actual bags, the actual principle, right? The exologists, and look, I love exologists as a content creator, but he's a net seller of X. That's just how it is, right? So these people need to not have any more gunpowder. That's it. That's just how it is, right? They need to cheat out and have a minimal impact as possible, because when prices go up, they'll just do what they do. They'll just continue to sell. So it's a bit pointless. That's why I think the memes RH will pump the memes a lot. Like when I say pump it, I don't mean just buying the tokens. I mean talk about the memes and share the memes, because they don't have that. They don't have that sell pressure, right? They just have the people who are buying them now, right? There's no 5 years bag holders, right? So that's also an advantage, whether we like it or not. I'm just being frontal, guys. And look, I am entitled, and I can speak about the problems of Hex and other coins because I hold them a lot, and I've been holding them for a long time. So I mean, I can speak about this because I hold them and I believe in them. So I think it's actually for me it's important for me to identify the issues that these coins have been dragging them down, right? And it hasn't been pDAI. Forget about that stupidity. Whoever is saying that is retarded, not retarded in a good way, right? It's retarded in being actually retarded, because it hasn't been pDAI, right? It has been the people that hold the coins that they've been selling hard. That's it. It's because, and that's the other problem with sometimes with Hexico, is that people like to blame other things. They don't look within, oh, maybe we've been selling too much, right? Maybe that's a problem, guys. I don't know, just saying. So it's kind of weird that they were blaming everybody else, and now it's crazy. So I think the memes don't have that what's the word I'm looking for, that resistance, right? They don't have that resistance. And another thing that I hope it changes, right? It's the approach to new things, right? Because in PulseChain, a lot of people are still in the Hex mindset of hating everything that's new, hating everything that's not the cores, right? And we need to stop that. We need to accept that I'm glad that I bought pDAI early August 2023, right? Very happy, July or August, whatever. I'm very happy, because I didn't listen to anybody else. Everyone oh no, this is shit, this is pCopies suck, and I was okay, I'm gonna buy them hard, because clearly a lot of these people do not understand why PulseChain was made. They're oh, PulseChain was made for Hex. No, bro, PulseChain was made for new coins. That's it. Hex is one of them, happens to be one of them, right? It's not even the native token of the chain. So bro, that conversation is retarded. Just upgrade your worldview, right? That's it. I don't even entertain these conversations, because it's any type of maximalism, I don't buy it, and you will not convince me. I've been here for long enough, years, almost 10 years now, and you cannot convince me of maximalism, because all maximalists fail. That's it. They will eventually fail, because they will get attached to something that will just get potentially less interest, right? And so and that look, Bitcoin is one of the few, and Ethereum, right? That Ether, let's see, but it's Bitcoin has been one of the coins that has been able to kind of go against the trend. But even Bitcoin, right? It has marginal gains, and we know that. So that rule applies to everything. It's not just Bitcoin; it's everything. So the best time to buy anything is like when it launches, this is like, you know, this happens for everything. Do I think that Hex won't pump, or Pulse won't pump, or PLSX? No, man, they will pump hard, but new things will pump harder. That's just how it is, man. And I don't think it's smart to rotate. You know, I think it's smart to onboard new money. If you're forced to rotate, then do it. But I would avoid rotating for one reason, because one, I could be wrong, 100%, and the older things could pump harder than the new things, and that would actually be amazing, because I would be so fucking relieved. I would be like, oh my god, finally this like this changed, because like I would love if, like, you know, older things would pump harder, man. I would absolutely love that, because it would be even an easier game, right? You just have you could actually buy something and fucking wait forever, and that's it, just accumulate more. But man, that hasn't been the game. That was never the game. And so far Hex tried to do that, but it failed so far. I hope it changes and, you know, recovers and goes beyond $10. That's my price target. But you know, who knows? Like the thing is, people, we need really the sellers to cheat the fuck out, right? And you know, the mindset maybe to change a little bit, because otherwise, unless Richard buys a lot, we haven't seen people buying Hex. That's just a reality. That we need to deal with the reality, right? New products appear. It's actually one of the coins on PulseChain that has more products: Maximums, Hedron, Super Stake, Hex One, and more for sure. Actuator or whatever, Accutator, like, you know the project, right? So it has a bunch of projects around like Hex and around T-shares, and still dumped 99%. So guys, it's the people who own the token that are, you know, cheating out. It's the reality. So either we change the narrative and change the communication that we do around Hex, how we can sell Hex, or it will just continue to underperform everything else. That's just the reality. We need the mindset change, right? We cannot just depend on Richard to buy our bags all the time. We need the community to actually go in and buy Hex, right? And believe in the product. And I'm saying Hex because it's the older one, right? It's the one with like 5 years. And we can pretend like, you know, do it's only PulseChain Hex that matters, all that shit. But you guys know that I don't believe that. I believe in the Hex brand. So Hex, I hope Hex is like, you know, expensive everywhere. That's you know, my personal belief, right? That's what I would like to see. I'm not going against the market, right? But that's just what I would like to see. I do think, again, we need a mindset change, a leadership change in the sense that if you just have people like, you know, bashing everything else and bashing every other community, at some point, like, you know, that doesn't work, because those communities have tokens that pump, right? So just bashing them doesn't work, man. It doesn't really work, especially on a new chain. That worked when it was you versus the world, but now it's not you versus the world. It's you and the world. So that mindset, absolutely, in my opinion, needs to change. And whether we like it or not, Hex has not been able to onboard new people. That's just reality. And the price, you know, price proves what I'm saying. And I'm not a hater, man. I love Hex. I have tons of Hex, but if we don't change our like mentality of the people, the community around Hex, man, that's not going to help at all the price appreciation, in my humble opinion, right? So I'm extremely hopeful. I see people like Deepcatcher, you know, building stuff. They're building new stuff for eHEX, I believe. So that's awesome, man. But the mindset kind of needs to change a little bit, you know. Even if you guys only believe in core coins, that's absolutely fine. You know, if you just believe in core coins, it's absolutely fine. But don't try to bash other communities. That's just it. That's my only request. Just promote your coins, like Temtem. Temtem does it so well, man. She's super positive about Hex, and I love the way that she markets Hex. I think I wish more people would do what she does. Honestly, I wish, because, you know, I think it's the best marketing right now for Hex. It's super caring, it's super loving, it caters to other communities. She's not bashing anybody. She's explaining why she loves Hex. She answers like questions when people like confront her about Hex, and that's amazing. She has the positive mindset, and I wish more people had that mindset, honestly. So, I mean, amazing work. There's like tons of other people, right? I just say Temtem because she's only focused on Hex. And I believe it's very hard to be a Hex influencer today, only on Hex, and be as positive as she is. I wish the other Hexicans, the Hexicans that have been here for the past 5 years that are doing retarded things like launching coins, rugging people, deleting Twitter, blocking everybody else. Those people need to get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of Hex, bros. Honestly, you're not helping anybody. You're not helping the ecosystem. You're just shunning people away. That's what you guys are doing. So get the fuck out. Nobody needs you guys. Nobody needs to hear your fucking retarded opinions, old retarded opinions that like are not even true anymore. So like let the new generation like Temtem be the voice of X. That's it. That's the only thing these people need to do is like don't speak about Hex anymore, move into something else and let her do the talking. That's it, because they're not positive, they don't onboard new people, they kind of just destroy the brand. Like, you know, the old way of Hex is better than everything else, man, doesn't work. And if you're gonna say that, you need to use the right words, and people don't know how to do it. I'm sorry, man, but that's just the reality. And even though I'm blocked by most of them, I still like look at their tweets. I have many accounts. I follow them from other places because I like to see what they're saying, right? I like to keep track of like the retardedness, because it's important, man. It's important to understand the voices that have the voices of your community, and when those voices are just shunning people away, saying retarded things like, everything else sucks and you guys will pay the, like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like get the fuck out, man. You're not needed anymore. Thank you for your service. Now jit. That's it, man. That's my honest opinion. Sorry for the rant, guys. I was supposed to be a very positive stream, but it turns out I had some issues. Sorry. Yeah, it turned into a clown show online. The old mindset. Yeah, man. Far out. Yeah, bro. Like 100%. That's what I think too. Docile, welcome, show. Welcome, sir. Yeah, the OG serial dumping, but exactly, man. It's so. I got like really so angry at the X community for that, man. You have no idea. Like everybody is like literally dumping hard and like, oh, what's happening? Oh my god, why? Come on, like the theater, all that shit. I hate it, man. I hate that shit. Honestly, it's like be honest about it. That's why a lot of people hate B-Roots, but I think he seems to be honest like about the things that he does in terms of buying and selling. And I like that. You shouldn't be afraid to say like I sold a bit or I sold heavily. Like you shouldn't be scared and afraid. It's like I like that, right? But I don't like when people are just selling constantly and like trying to onboard new people just so that they can like sell hard. I don't like that. That's not why I'm here, right? I think that's just like, you know, Ponzonomics basically. The whole my sports team is yeah, exactly. It's exactly like soccer, man, like football. You know, it's like exactly the same thing. It's like picking teams, and then my team is better than yours, man, bros. Like, can we do that against Ethereum or against Solana or against BSC and not internally? I mean, internally is okay, right? For the, you know, the banter, you know. But man, at some point it gets a little bit crazy, right? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. As long as we can, you know, attract buyers by pumping the prices, man, that's enough. We can keep the drama, right? We can keep the drama. It fits, right? I'm against the drama, but I also love the drama. See, I'm a little bit weird in that sense because at some like in some way I think it does not help, but in other way it keeps everybody entertained. So that's also good, right? That's also good, a good feature, I guess. Quite a few streamers, they seem to think that they are actually as smart as RH. Man, I agree, it's hilarious. Yeah, like you guys are like commenting perfectly, man. That's exactly it. But they're not, man. They're not smarter than RH. They don't know the game better than RH, and they pretend, man. I don't like that. So I'm not in PulseChain for that. I like to promote the tokens that I like. When I see something that, you know, it's not right or I don't agree, of course I'm going to say, but just keep bashing other communities for the sake of bashing because they're not buying the token that I like, bro. This is like, it's very 2020. It's very 2020. So I hope we can improve and grow. And guys, it's time for Flourish the Pinky. Yes. Time for Flourish the Pinky. We need to pump. We need to feel excited, feel pumpy. So I'm going to play the song, the Hex song. since I've been bashing the Hex community, now I'm gonna make it up by playing the most amazing, the best Hex song ever made, so that we can feel excited about Hex again, and then we move into the coins. We move into Dex Screener, I guess, and Twitter. Maybe Twitter first. We'll see. All right. Let me play the Hex song and let's fucking go. Boom.
That is the pinky.
What have we got here?
That is the pinky.
Pair of puffs.
That is the pinky.
Sodomite.
That is the pinky.
What have we got here?
That is the pinky.
Pair of puffs. About town.
That is the pinky.
Sodomites.
That is the pinky.
What have we got here?
That is the pinky.
Pair of puffs.
That is the pinky.
Sodomites. In frilly lace.
That is the pinky.
Very good, the Hex song. Let me go back here. Where was I? There we go. Perfect. And so, time to go back. Time to go into the tweets and stuff and Dex Screener. But before, wait, why is the music so? Okay, it's back. Sorry. But before we do that, let me share my my last creation, the one that I did this week. Sorry, last week I believe, or a few days ago. Guys, I don't even remember. You see, doing live streams every day, we kind of forget it. Everything gets blurry. But anyways, this is basically the RH meme spectrum, the last one that I did. The last slide, and on this one we can see how, you know, the four pillars that in my opinion influence the meme price, you know, the narrative, the attention, the product market fit, and the virality, how they're affecting each one of the coins, right? And so right now most is number one, right, winning on every one of these pillars. So that is reflected on the price, obviously, but there's many other contenders, right? Right now, second contender is Pump, of course, but we can see there's many other coins that could make quick moves, like Trump did, for example, in the last 2 days. DAI has done too. ADA has done that. So there's many contenders, many reasons for these coins to pump, different narratives. Can be like other community leaders like Hoskinson tweeting about it or interacting with our community. Can be due to Richard, like, you know, speaking about the coin. Can be for a number of different reasons, right? So that's why. So just pay attention, right? Like don't think there's only one meme, because there's like 20 more, and I'm sure at some point they will pump for whatever reason. I cannot predict the reason. I can entertain some thoughts and make some predictions, but for fun, right? Because it's impossible to know why people will buy. I believe it's impossible to know. So the only thing I know is when prices go up, more people will buy. That's the only thing I can predict accurately. With 100% accuracy, I can tell you guys, when prices go up, more people buy. That's it. That's my accurate prediction. So why will the price, you know, pump initially? Why will people buy? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Many different reasons that can appear, right? So I'm not gonna try to decipher them, but I can you know, make educated guesses, right, based on recent history, right? Like Charles Hoskinson, or you know, the pDAI community getting crazy and disliking DAI and, you know, giving it attention. I don't know, man. There's like tons of different reasons, tons. So yeah, just don't forget that, guys. Don't forget that, because as you remember, narratives change, right, in time. And this is from an article from Nick Carter. It's an old one from like 2018 or something, but it kind of shows 2018 exactly. So it kind of shows the Bitcoin narratives across time, right, how they changed, right? So it began as a eCash proof of concept and as a cheap maintenance network, but like those narratives kind of died, right? Because other narratives appeared, like censorship resistance gold, that kind of took off, right? Bitcoin is the digital gold. The anonymous darknet currency appeared 2013, 14, then it died, right? Because people were like, oh no, this is not, this is just pseudo-anonymous. And then reserve currency for crypto appeared, and then it kind of grew, right? And other narratives appeared, like a programmable share database appeared and died, and now appeared again. I'm sure if this chart continue, you would see this programmable database, the blue one, right? It would grow because of the BRC20s and all that stuff, right? So like all these narratives that come and go, they feed the buyers, they feed the new people that come in, they keep the story alive, they keep the narrative going. So that's why I believe it's so important for coins like HEX to build new narratives, to have, you know, different angles of approach, right? So that we can cater to different people, to more people, basically. Upgrading our narratives is not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. And like, for example, if a lot of people buy memes and they make a lot of money on memes, like they might just buy the older coins because they haven't pumped, right? So that could be like a super valid reason. So that's why I think like being nice and trying to cater to other communities is smart, and not just say they're stupid, etc. Like that doesn't really work anymore, in my humble opinion. But yeah, I just wanted to give you like this I don't know, just to resume these previous lessons, let's say. Anyways, let me go back to let me go into the coins, if I can find them. Okay, I think I need to. Oh wait, it's on the YouTube thing. Okay, so let me share again. I think I can share. Yeah, perfect. Here we go. You should see my screen. Let me know, guys, if you can see my screen. Oh, Trump is still pumping, man. Perfect. Amazing. Still holding. Nice. Ooh. Oh my god. Looks nice. It wants to go up, guys. I told you. It wants to move up. We had a nice opportunity here, and then whoop, quickly recovered. So man, this is a great sign. The market likes Trump. Actually, let me do the other way. Let me see what has dumped the hardest, because that's where well, at least I personally be looking at. So ooh, a nice dumpy dump. We could be, you know, finding a new bottom again, or just like some point just recover quickly. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Still in a downtrend, but I believe at some point this will change. So this could be an amazing opportunity, guys. This could be an amazing opportunity. Yeah, looks good, man. Looks very good. Hex on pump. Yeah, let's see Bitcoin. It also had a nice dump, a nice juicy dump. Oh, look. Oof. Man, I think I'll be buying some coins today. Looks good, right? It could continue to fall, right? We know that. And I know that a lot of you don't like to buy falling knives. That's absolutely fair. But as you guys know, I don't mind. I like to buy when it's going down. That's what I like to do. So if I see green candles, I'm like, I don't want to buy those. I want to buy the red ones, right? I like to play that game. So it doesn't look bad. We'll see if it can, like, if it stops here and... Ooh, sorry, guys. Oh, my God. I had a crazy day. Lots of meetings and, you know, lots of stuff, basically. But anyways, it's looking good, in my humble opinion. I would be adding more to my bag. Let's see, Mars. Yeah, 60 days. Yeah, recovered a bit, dumped. We'll see if it can hold above these levels, right? That would be good because it means there's strength here, buyers, and it will go up probably. So it's a nice juicy dump if you want to take advantage, of course. And look, most wanted, a nice dump, 10%. Ooh, juicy. Oh, all right, it's breaking this formation, so it kind of means potential trend reversal, right? So it could jump a bit harder, or it could just be scaring people away and then it will quickly recover, right? That's possible too. So we'll already see some recovery, so we'll see. But it's looking good. It's looking good. Oops. All right. Same situation. Yep, same situation, I guess. Downtrend still, tried to recover, couldn't, so we can expect some downwards movement, price action. Yeah, I guess. But everything is possible, guys, in crypto, you know. So man, this is like near the all-time lows anyway, so oops, sorry guys. Oopsie, sorry. I think I botched that. But anyways, so it's so close to all-time lows that, you know, it doesn't really matter. Just enjoy these prices. We'll probably remember them once everything goes up a lot, you know. Why did I not buy harder? Yeah, that's what usually happens, right? Look at this. This looks good. It's already showing where the price wants to go eventually. Could take a little bit long, sure, absolutely, but at some point, 2 more weeks. Just 2 more weeks, guys. Nice formation as well. We'll see. Maybe this is lagging, right? Maybe most is leading. We'll see. And this will still go down a bit, right? We'll see what happens. But it's a good time to make an entry if you like these coins. Yeah, man, this has been like going around this and 72, 73, 8, yeah. So it's been like going like this for quite some time. It's not a bad sign. It means it's an accumulation zone, accumulation range. People are just buying and, you know, accumulating. And this is good, man. At some point this will reverse. So I hope you have your bags filled up when that happens, because I think these movements will be very brutal, you know, very quick, very spontaneous, so you won't have much time to adjust, right? We could see something like this, but continuously, right? For a few weeks, and then, you know, and then you look at the chart like this, right? Like something like this, and like the numbers are up here already, you know, going like this, and you're like, fuck, I lost a zero already. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. So just buy as hard as possible now. That's my humble opinion. Man, guys, like if these memes pump a lot, I'm sure we'll get a lot of viewers on this channel. I'm sure, right? Because who else is talking about the memes like we are here? Who else is following the memes one by one, taking the time. Well, sometimes I do it fast, I know, guys, but you know that that's just how I like to do it, man. It's my style. I don't like to waste that much time because we can see the fucking formation so quickly. It's like, why waste time? It's like up, down, consolidation, like buy as much as possible. Like, it's like simple, man. I don't overcomplicate. I don't know if this is the exact bottom, if it's still gonna, I don't know any of that shit, and I don't care. This looks good to me, right? I don't complicate things. It looks good to me. I've always done like this. You know, when I was like charting properly, like it was a waste of fucking time. Like I realized, you know, because man, I just need to find the bottoms, and that's it. Like, and if it's not even the bottoms, it's like early as possible, or pump dump like this and then buy, you know, and then just enjoy, because when it pumps again, it's gonna be so fucking crazy. I've experienced that with many coins, and Hex was like the best for sure. And I'm telling you guys, it's like, I know, I keep repeating myself. You don't believe me. The hardest part is not now. Now is great. We have time to speak to each other. You have time to comment on the chat, and I can answer your comments, man. But at some point, this will be crazy. Like tons of people here, like noise all the time, just chilling coins. It's impossible, man. We cannot have a normal conversation. It's impossible. And yeah, man. At that point, it will be too late, right? It will be too late to buy hard. Screen looks fine. Perfect. Thank you, TS Pedro. Thank you, sir. Buy low, sell high, man. Yeah, I know this seems like so obvious and so simple, right? But everybody misses on that, right? Everybody fails. I don't know, man. I don't know how is that even possible. I don't know. But I can tell you, it's much harder to sell than to buy, right? Although it doesn't seem like that, because you don't have much money now, right? So it's hard to buy in that sense, right? You have to make a lot of economic decisions to buy, because you know your resources are limited, and when your resources are less limited, it's a much worse time to buy. So that's why you kind of need to sell at the right time. But that's hard to do, right? Because you don't want to sell. You just want to look at your fucking portfolio, take screenshots, share with your friends, frame them, do everything but sell, right? You want to do everything but sell, because when you sell, you're going to record your gains, and you don't want to do that. When I say record, I mean like as a record, right? You're going to put a number to it, and that's it. And if you want to play the game again, you need to buy back again. So it's like you start the cycle again in terms of mindset, right? You went from I have a token, and then I don't have the token, right? And if I want to have the gains on that coin, I need to buy back again. So it's the mindset, right? And that's a hard shift to do, right? So when you're like 3 years deep buying, accumulating, and then at some point you kind of need to sell, it's not easy. Let me tell you guys, that will be the hardest thing for you guys to do. Trust me. It will seem wrong, it will feel wrong, but you'll have to do it. Like, don't sell everything, never do that. That's retarded and insane, because you could be timing it wrongly at the wrong time. So never do that. But like, at some point you will need to sell a bit, you know, take some profit off the table. I like to risk it, you know, but that's just my style. I like to risk it and try to sell the majority of my profits, right? And when I say majority, is not the majority of the portfolio, is the majority of the part that I'm going to sell. I try to time it a little bit, I have to be honest, but I always sell a little bit, when we have the initial 10-20x, right? Just a little bit, 1%, maybe less, just to, make sure that I sold something, right? Even in case my analysis is incorrect. I did that with pDAI. I do that with every coin, right? Just in case that I got it wrong, I sell just a tiny bit, and then when things start to pump properly, and I know it's the proper bull season, then I start selling a little bit harder, right? And when is it? It's very easy to know, man. Everybody's here. You have 10x more people, like everybody's talking about that on TV, on newspapers, on the street, etc. Everybody's an expert. You'll see new markets popping in, new faces that pretend they've been here for a long time. You know how it is, guys. So yeah, that's going to be more or less the spectacle. I just remember when you said that guy Black Sheep showing his pDAI wallet was the yeah man, exactly. Like when what's this called name, man? Now I think the show is nice, it's entertaining, like the Black Sheep DeFi Black Sheep show. I don't know the name of the guy, right? Like is he living on a trailer or something like that? It seems like, right? But anyways, it doesn't matter. It's an entertaining show, right? I'm not bashing. I'm literally just trying to remember if that's the guy, right? The same guy, but I think he is. And he was literally just showing screenshots of his portfolio, like 200k, 300k. I was like, bro, this is the top, right? So I can almost tell you like with the exact precision that those are the tops, man. When people are just sharing screenshots of portfolio, like bragging, when you feel like you want to do that, sell. Every time you feel you want to take a screenshot of your portfolio, fucking sell it. And I know that you want, like, maybe take a screenshot now so that you can compare in the future, because you will forget how bad it was, right? I practice selling, so it's no negative self-talk when the big, yeah, exactly, man. Just a very tiny bit, just in case you like, just so that you know how to do it and you have the courage to, right? It's important that you know how to sell. And you can actually press the button, right? You're not scared of pressing the button, because a lot of people that's what happens, right? They're like, no, I just want to hold a little bit longer, like this is not the end of the party, I'm sure, blah blah blah, and then they miss out, right? And then they hold for way too long, and then they cheat at the wrong time, right? So I just want to avoid that for you guys, basically. Just sell at the right time, which is very hard to do, trust me, because it will feel it's not the right time. Like buying now, it doesn't feel this is the right time to buy, right? Because I'm sure it will keep going down, right? I'm sure. Just look at the chart, man, like it's obvious. So when it feels like that, then you should be buying very hard, right? Very, very hard. And just ignore all the noise. Just ignore all the noise. And again, this is why I'm buying these meme coins, because nobody else is looking into them. Nobody else cares. Everybody is looking into pDAI this, pDAI that, the pmaker, all that shit, right? Like all that crazy stuff. And we had 2 years to learn about pmaker. We did not. Now we're learning, man. It's okay, but I think the trend has moved, and we're like just denying it, you know, which is fine. It's fine. Like I'm happy that I'm one of the few people that actually, like, you know, fully focus on memes. I think it's an opportunity. It's amazing that other, like, not many people are, and I'm actually amazed, because I thought I was like, it was going to have way more attention, right? But you know, this is to be expected. So all-time low, it's normal that they don't get the attention they deserve, just because people are like, oh, I bought some memes, but you know, I have a big bag, a juicy bag of hex or ink or whatever, so I want those tokens to pump, so I'm just going to talk about those tokens. But you know, maybe that's not really the right approach, right? What people always forget is that, look, if people make tons of money into these memes or in the pCopies, like, there's a potential that they actually buy the coins that you have, right? The core. So just be mindful of that, right? Like the coins don't need to pump at the same time, right? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but they don't need to pump at the same time. So I mean, guys, don't forget that, right? Don't forget that, because it's important information. We're expecting everything to happen at the same time, but usually that's not really what happens. Each coin has its own, like, you know, cycle, basically. Some of them actually coincide, right? Like the memes will probably coincide, but I'm sure like each one of the memes will have its own cycle in terms of when it will be the best time to sell, right? So just pay attention, and be mindful. Anyways, let's move forward. Man, I like that we're so few in here, man. Honestly, it's great. It's so relaxing. This is actually relaxing, man. Doing YouTube is actually relaxing when we're in the bear, man. You know, it's nice. Just a few of us having like a nice chat, looking at some charts, and that's it. And I like that. There's not much noise, you know. And guys, I'm like a quiet person. I'm not really looking for fame or anything. I just want to, you know, share my thoughts and like speak about PulseChain, because I like PulseChain, man. And I got kind of tired of tweeting, man. Tweeting all the time. It's kind of, after like, you know, doing that for like some time, it's like, okay, I'm tired of writing and like thinking. I'm thinking about like writing in that shit, you know, and the images and videos, and I prefer to try something new, like direct content, speaking and sharing that. I think it's different, man. So yeah, I think it's a different format basically that I'm trying, because I do like to write, man. I do like to write. It's still one of my passions. I like to write, but you know, as a hobby, right? As a hobby, a long format. I absolutely love long format, man. I wrote articles that are like 10 pages long, and man, I love it. But you know, it takes a long time. You know, you need to really think about the subject and then change the text a bunch of times, have reviewers of like now you need less that, right? Because we have GTP to do that for you. Not the writing. I like to write myself. I don't ask GTP to write for. I like to have my own voice, right? And it's very easy to know if you use GTP or not just by your voice, right? If I know your writing style, it's going to be extremely easy to identify. And I do have a voice when I'm writing, so it's weird, but I do like to write myself. So yeah, I will take some time after the bull, to do that, because I think it will be great, man, to just put my thoughts into paper, thinking about how things went for like 1 or 2 months, and then like evolving those thoughts and putting them into paper. I think like the result is much different, right? The conclusions that we reach are much different, like, trust me. Yeah, well, anyways, let me continue. I digress. Yeah, man, this looks good again. Bottom pumped again. Now it's just hanging out. We'll see. Even if it goes down, right, a bit, it's fine. It can still like just range here, and then roop. At some point, every single one of these coins will just fucking moon for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason. Oh, and best already went here. It slipped us. Let's see best. Tron doing exactly the same thing. All of them are doing the exact same thing, like just ranging here. So little volume. Look at this. Like, this is like crazy low volume. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about these coins. They're like worse than I don't know, just a random meme coin made by some guy in fucking end of the world in Antarctica or something. Man, this looks good, by the way. Nice recovering, like still uptrend, right? We'll see, but still in an uptrend. Best, still looking good, still looking strong. Look at this, boom. I think it will hold nicely and then whoop, jump at some point. All right, and that was turn best. Let's see Doge, the doggy coin. Nice. Still consolidating. Low volume, low attention, low interest from people, and that's good, man. That's opportunity. It means when it pumps, it will pump hard. And look, man, this is such an easy chart, man. Like such an easy chart. Like no misdirections, nothing. Just like simple and easy. Pump dump. Like straight line. At some point this will just fucking turn around and like leave you crazy, because like usually these coins like that look like nothing and nobody gives a shit, those pump like extremely hard for whatever reason, man. Maybe just because of the chart looks like that, it gets at some point a lot of buyers. I don't know, man. No idea. New lows here, we'll see. Still finding new lows probably, but yeah, probably not for a long time, I guess. At some point it will do something like this, like Pulse did and PulseX, and recover and just go. Yeah. Maybe this was the bottom right here. Can do a little bit of this and then keep going. Fun fact, this is actually the original XRP. Doesn't look like it, right? It has the weird logo, the stupid weird logo, but this is the original one, by the way. Oops, where was I? Yeah, USDT. Let me just go. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, like USDC, they're fairly, they move together, obviously, right? Obviously they had to move together, but it's a nice buying opportunity right here. You see, this one had a crazy pump right here, dumped again, So this is good, man. It's the second opportunity for the JIT, like third actually, second and then third big opportunity for the JIT. So we cleaned house twice. That's a good, man. That's a good thing. Extremely good. Nice. See, nice recovery. I think XRP will do the same. It's right here, right, or something like it's right here. It was finding new low, so it will like do a similar thing. Looks good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Wants to recover. Let's see if it can at some point push these levels, reach somewhere around here. But it does look good. Volume is interesting. It's actually not bad at all. So we'll see. I think we've seen Pepe already, right? But anyways, looks good. And sideways, we'll see if this is the sideways part. We'll see. It's still early, could still dump, right? But if you're not buying these coins, man, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck? Elon. Nice. Yeah, man, not bad. Nice potential bottom here, right? Just consolidation. Like, again, all these coins, we looked at Trump, but let's take another look, doesn't matter. All these coins are amazing. I love them. I absolutely love them. Look at this, man. This is extremely bullish. Where will it stop next? I don't know, man. So many possibilities, but right here is a good target, right? It's a good target. Still a nice juicy pump, so you might want to take advantage. And before we go into Twitter, just to see what people are saying, I wanna play another commercial, guys. I love this format. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much. Reminds me some early hex streamers that brought good alpha and they've long disappeared. Man, yeah, I do miss Huddledog. He was good, man. His streams were so nice. Were so chilled, so... hello, guys. He has that nice voice, right? That clean, cut voice that, just... we feel like, man, smooth, relaxing. But I'm sure he's just enjoying his castle in Switzerland. Huddledog, you son of a bitch, you son of a gun. He's a nice bro. I really like this show, right? I really like this show. One of the first hex streamers, I think. At least one of the first ones that I remember. So he long gone. Old friends long gone. But yeah, man, it is part of the process, right? One day I'll probably be gone too, right? And that's just how it is. We move into other things, right? We get tired. Actually, weird topic. Because like that podcast that I do, the Crypto Cafe, I think we're gonna do the last episode next time. Like we're closing a 5-year chapter, right? So man, it is what it is. You see, new things are born, other things die, and we give space to other things to appear. It's part of life, I guess. So, and man, like some of these old streamers, one day might return. One day they might return. So, we'll see. But I do miss some of them. They shared cool alpha. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I guess it's part of the process. But who do I miss the most? It's Richard Hart. I'm not sure if you know that one, but yeah. Hodl even apologized for, man, look, like, it's fine. They don't feel ashamed for promoting things that they believe in, right? It's not his fault that the other guy cheated out. It's not, right? So, like, people shouldn't feel bad for promoting X products, right? If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It's part of life, right? He didn't build the thing, he just promoted because he thought it was a cool thing made by Hexicans. So sure, I would have promoted, like if I was streaming, probably, right? Because it seemed like a cool product, right? I used the app only for checking my portfolio. I never like did stakes or anything through that. But it is what it is. I wouldn't feel bad if I was hodl log, because he was a very good streamer, and he shared, in my opinion, in a very good format, right? So I really enjoyed his conversations. Maybe one day we'll return and we'll come to the channel, right, to speak with the Pedro about the good old days when there was only one coin and it was much easier to market, right? 100%. But the fact that we have more coins now, it also means Hex can pump harder. That's the truth, and we guys know it. We just need to embrace that. Anyways, let me go to the fucking commercial, because I gotta eat. Guys, look. I gotta eat, and I'm a hungry dude, man. I'm always hungry. I'm always starving, and I gotta eat. So I need to play the commercials, because the piri guys, they feed me piri every single day. They come around, knock on the door, leave an envelope with the piri, and that's it, man. I've never seen them, but they leave the envelope with the piri every single day. And I do eat the piri. So tasty, delicious treat for Pedro. I do deserve it, because I'm shilling the piri. So please stay there. Commercial is very short, and we go into Twitter to see. Oh, before going to Twitter, I'll take a look at the cores, obviously, and then I'll go into Twitter. But since I'm already doing the break, I'm gonna play the commercial. You guys are gonna stay there, and don't forget, guys. Don't forget, by the way. I never remember to shield the YouTube channel, but click the like on YouTube, go subscribe the channel. Even if you follow me on Twitter, you do me a favor, you do me a solid. You know why? Because you'll be feeding the algorithm, right? Piri feeds me, and you guys can feed the YouTube algorithm by liking the video there, subscribing to the channel. Maybe leave a comment, guys. Maybe leave a comment saying you are a weird guy with the double glasses, so who the fuck are you, man? And then perfect, I'll like it anyways. I'll put the heart, and I'll comment, because that's what I do. All right, so let me play. Hello, Andrew, by the way. How are you, sir? 0x. I have no idea what that is, sir. No fucking idea. Anyways. Oh, wait, guys. Give me just a second. Just want to pour myself a drink. There we go. All right. Stopping the music. Let me play the commercials all in a row. They're very short, so enjoy.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together.
Underestimated the power of the pDAI.
All right, guys, thank you for staying there. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the commercials. We're back. We're back to the show. The pDAI commercials. Don't forget, guys. pDAI.twin. It's launching soon. A protocol, stablecoin protocol, made specifically tailor-made for hex t-shirts, short-term hex t-shirts, between 6 months and 1 year t-shirts, basically. So you can stake your hex there and borrow a stablecoin called PVP. Perfect fucking ticker, by the way. Perfect ticker for PulseChain PVP. That's backed by hex t-shirts. They will open other vaults for RH cores and probably for memes at some point. And yes, man, it's a stablecoin tailor-made for hex and other RH coins. So yes, when it launches, I'll let you guys know. They'll, have the audits and everything before the launch, obviously. But yeah, it's a new protocol that's coming soon. All right, let me move into. Sorry, guys, just looking for the screen. There we go. Let me go into the cores really quick. Let's see. eHEX. Let me close just some tabs because this is getting crazy. This is getting too insane, guys, too insane. While it's loading. And guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. Anything you want to discuss, I'm up for it. So don't be shy. eHEX dumping a bit, as you can see. Still not too bad. Let's see how it behaves. If it holds above this level, that would be important. Let me just check the ratio here. Yeah, holding nicely around these levels. Let's see if it can keep holding and trading sideways. Then at some point it's bound to go up, right? It's bound to go up. Let's see, hex, it's dumping too a little bit. Yeah, maybe like I want to I don't know when I said it, but at some point maybe it was yesterday, I think. That was like, oh, this is like the 2 weeks, right? Maybe we're already in the 2 weeks time, right? So, man, who knows? Maybe this was the dump, the last dump, and then we started to move up, and in 2 weeks time, we'll realize, oh shit, the 2 weeks are gone already, right? Because we'll only know about the 2 weeks once the 2 weeks are gone, and we only know that the 2 weeks are gone after 2 more weeks are passed by, and we know, shit, it's 4 weeks now, so it means the two initial weeks are actually gone, and that was the bottom, right? So yeah, we still need 2 more weeks. Let me add the date range. 14 days, and I want to put it as pink. Okay, so let's put it right here. So we're on the second day, let's say third day. 2 more weeks that ends more or less on April 28th. So end of the month. At the end of the month, let's give it a couple more days just in case, right? Just in case. So let's move this like just 2 more days. 30th of April. Yeah, exactly. Just in case. So maybe this will be the 2 more weeks. We'll see, guys. We'll see. But interesting timing, interesting times and timing. That's why I'm saying this could be a great time to buy, right? Confirmation will come, I think, over the next 2 weeks, basically. So until the end of the month. We don't have to wait much longer, guys. That's the point, right? We don't have to wait much longer. If we waited like 2 years already, or like, no, not 2, 3 years since the sacrifice, right? We can wait a little bit longer. Ink is also looking tasty. Yeah, it's still in a downtrend, right? It's still in a downtrend, but at some point, right? At some point, this will is bound to break and just, I think, like this small downtrend that was here, right? Like as many points as I can get, more or less, as something like this, right? So we could have been like broken it already and just consolidating. See, touched it here, just went above it again. We might be just consolidating, right? And at some point it will just start to move up aggressively, very aggressively. Don't forget that my targets for Inc are still in range. And look, I know this sounds controversial. I know what I'm gonna say sounds weird and strange and makes no fucking sense. But look, guys, the fact that we have more coins now, a new narrative, it's good for the old ones like Inc, right? Because it will drag them up. If they pump, they will drag these coins up with them, because people like to rotate, so they'll see opportunity, they'll rotate some profit. So that will be good for the course. That's why I'm so crazy about new narratives. That's why I want new narratives to come to PulseChain. I don't care which ones, RWAs, gambling, any fucking thing, stable coins, DeFi, everything. I want everything. NFTs, I want everything to come to fucking PulseChain. I want everything. Why? Because new narratives that onboard new money, new people, that also has a spillover to the other coins, man. Like when people go to Ethereum and they buy Ether, at some point they're like bound to buy like some other shitcoin, because that's just how life goes, man. You just like want to look somewhere else. Like humans, man, we're curious beings. We want to chase things, man. It's just like in our nature. That's why charts all of them look the same, more or less. So yeah, guys, I'm extremely hopeful for new narratives, because they will help the course. They will help the coins that already exist on PulseChain, right? Believe it or not. Anyways, let me continue. We need to see PulseX, and then we'll move into the coins that are pumping, because we want to see coins pumping. Like, even though, guys, you know my how I am, right? I like to see the coins that are dumping, because those are the coins I can potentially buy. And the coins that are pumping, I'm not looking to sell them, right? So I can look at them just because I want to feel good, because I see coins that I own that are pumping, sure. But economically speaking, what I'll be doing is buying the coins that are going down, right? I won't be buying the coins that are going up. It is what it is. I could be extremely stupid, right? Don't forget that. I'm just a guy on the internet, actually with 4 glasses. So I mean, obviously I know more, right? That's obvious. PLSX looking good, like consolidation, and actually going up, showing strength. And let's see against the ratio, because that's what we're. Oof, still going down. All right, sir. If that's what you want to do, okay. Still going on a downtrend. I think like the strongest support will be here if we still go down, but like we need to still break these levels, and we see like strong buying, a lot of buyers, strong buying zone, and a lot of buyers coming hot right here. So we'll see. It's still dumping, right? But hold your horses, because this is bound to move up again. That's my honest and humble opinion. Let's see the tokens now that are pumping hard. DAI, of course, it had to. Oh, nice juicy pump. We recovered how many days? Let's see. 22 of March, right? Like a month, over a month, more or less. No, not a month, less than a month of recovery. But it's good. It's really good, man. Look, we could be going into a new trend, we'll see. But it's looking good, man. It's looking very good. If you believe in this coin, man, sure, buy more, because we're still very far away from 1, which is the target that the people who buy this coin believe in. So yeah, man, by all means, sir, by all means, it pumped hard, but there's like a lot of room to go. If it goes up, there's a lot of room to go. Absolutely, 100%. Ooh, teddy bear. I like to see teddy bear pumping. And this is the original teddy bear, the true teddy bear, the one teddy bear. I didn't buy Brute's version for one reason. I did not like the mindset behind it. I'm sure the coin is good. I'm sure it will pump, but I did not like the narrative. Oh, this is like the bear, blah blah. I don't like that. Like when your selling point is just trashing other projects, it's like you're not convincing me. I want to see the features, right? I want to hear about the good things that your thing do. Is like not, the thing, my thing is like the other thing, but it's better. Like, look, bro. Okay, fantastic, good for you. All right, perfect. But if I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna buy the one that that I believe it still has the strongest community, right? When you're buying coins, you're buying communities, right? Don't forget that. Never, because that's what you're doing actually. So I'm not, and look, I'm not cheating or saying that the other teddy won't pump, right? The other bear won't pump. I don't think that's the case, right? I think it will pump. But as a narrative, I think this one still has a stronger community of believers, right? The other one is new, which new is always better, right? As you guys know, but it also needs to prove that it can hold, and that it has strong buyers, right? And we know, like, for now, we've seen that this one has, right? Everything changes, right? So maybe this is a change and the downtrend will continue, but at some point, it will change, right? Let me just draw a line here just for fun. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I touch as many or just these ones, or if I do something like this, right? Because if I want to touch these ones, just to understand, right? Goes here, wants to go down, went here, then immediately down, something like this, right? So you see there's like some resistance around here, but it kind of seems that it finally broke, right? So it doesn't look bad at all, in my honest and humble opinion. So yeah, do what you want with this information. Again, I have my preferences as everybody else, but my preferences sometimes are wrong, right? So don't forget that. But this berry is looking good, right? This berry is looking good. Let's see what else. Oops, my lady, no, WBTC, nice pump as well. It's linked to, heavily bonded to pDAI, so normal that it moves together. It's looking good, like nice pump around close to $300 per coin, which is fantastic. I mean, amazing, amazing price action. I love it. And it's looking good, guys. It's similar to bear, right? Similar to bear. It was on a downtrend, right? And the downtrend seems to, it does look like it's broken, right? Consolidated, now it's moving up, so it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. If you're still holding, congratulations. If you're buying more, congratulations too, because it's pumping hard. So nice. I like that. I like coins that pump. It's good, right? It's good for the entire ecosystem. That's my opinion. So I hope it pumps harder, man. I hope purple Bitcoin pumps harder. I still have my bag, my PWTC bag, obviously. So if it pumps, I'm happy. All right. Let me see if you guys are saying anything. Sorry. No, you guys are quiet. Let's see. Wait. No, not this one. Let me share. Let me just change here. All right. Let me open. Sorry. Let me share the screen again. There we go. Just a quick look on Twitter. What's going on? Coverage Labs, like this is an auditing firm, so they're very good. They're new, but they're very, very good at auditing. They do a bunch of tests that other auditing firms do not do, and I like that. PulseChain will moon. I agree with that, sir. I do agree with that. Just in case, back checker, amazing. But yeah, man, other people tweeting about pDAI. Nice that it's pumping. Yeah, that's pDong, very good, sir. Oh, actually, let me see pDong. I forgot about pDong. The pDong. How is it doing, the pDong? I see the community still active on Twitter. That makes me hopeful. Like this looks good. It's like when nobody cares, right? It's still just ranging here. Nobody gives a shit. But at some point, this could pump hard. This is not RH. This is just made by somebody random. So always trade with care, right? This is a small liquidity, very volatile for sure. So beware. But I like it. I like that meme. I think it's a cool meme. I mean, I think PulseChain does need Ethereum, right? In a way, because we're tied to it, whether we like it or not. Yeah, what are people talking about? Yeah, very nice. Nice. Oh yeah, amazing. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, man, people are not saying much, I guess. It was a tornado cash thing, but then pDAI just pumped. Maybe Richard is buying pDAI with Ethereum that he sent through tornado. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Very good. People are, I believe, already participating in the auctions. All right. I guess not much is going on besides the pDAI, right? Again, everybody's talking about that. So I think I'm gonna end the show, and I'll probably go buy some coins myself because, man, it's time, man. I told you guys it's time to buy coins, so that's what I will do. That's exactly what I will do. I'll buy coins. I'll fill my bags up. I just sent some money before the show through the bridge, so I hope it arrived. I hope we're not on one of those days that it takes like 8 hours. We'll see, guys. We'll see how lucky I was this time. How lucky was I? Do I have to wait, or will I have my money there waiting for me? I hope I do, because I want to buy some coins. I feel like it's the perfect time. It's the perfect time now. So that's what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys had a great show, enjoyed the show. I had good fun as always. Tomorrow I'll be here, same time, 11:30 p.m. GMT, and or 7:30 p.m. EDT, depending where you are, right? Just I'm giving Europe coordinates and US coordinates, basically. But anyways, I hope you guys had fun. And tomorrow, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm sure that there's always something on PulseChain, guys. There's always something happening on PulseChain. So even though the prices are low, it doesn't matter. It's always entertaining, always something, someone is cooking something. Therefore, exciting times. Thank you so much, guys, for being there. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Docile. Far Out, welcome, sir, and thank you for participating. Your comments were very good. Thank you. Who else was here? T.S. Pedro, sir, as always. Chestown, thank you, sir. Kai, welcome to the stream too. But I think I've seen you here before, Kai, actually. Who else? Fugly, thank you, Fugly, sir. Loggy33, You are new to the show. I hope you enjoyed it. And guys, thank you so much for participating, for joining. Black Pepper, thank you, sir. Peace out. And we'll speak soon, guys. We'll speak soon. Tomorrow, as always. All right, let me put the other one playing before we go. And yeah. And I'll jit out too, guys. Take care. Buy the coins that I like. Don't forget the coins that I like exclusively. Otherwise, I'm gonna bash you here. I'm gonna insult you and tell you guys you're stupid for not buying my coins, right? Don't forget. Bye bye, guys. Speak tomorrow.
ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな空気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって寒くなるところがありそうです。お花見の方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降るところが多くなるでしょう。その他、太平洋側を中心に西日本、沖縄は広く降りそうです。最低気温は今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬日です。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域の西の方まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日
すみません、桜様。